Hello, welcome to this special video. I found this CD in a ditch and I thought I would play it for you. So I hired a professional animator to animate the whole video to make it look great. Please follow her in the description. The story starts with little Timmy doing his favorite activity, playing Peggle 2 on the family computer. He plays it for hours, every day. It's too bad that his family is so poor he can't even afford the real version of Peggle. He plays the demo over and over and over again, doing the same levels. It's very tedious, but he still loves it. One day, after playing a long session of Peggle, Timmy heard a strange noise at his window. He went to look, and he found nothing. So went back to play more. Then he heard another noise in his closet. He walked slowly to the closet, and it's getting louder and louder and louder. And then finally, he opens it. Oh, it's just his demon-possessed doll moving all demonic-like. Oh, never mind, nothing wrong is going on here. So he closes the door and decides to close Peggle and go to bed. But the spooky noises from earlier kept him awake. He could not fall asleep. So he decides to use his 100% go-to technique, watch QVC. And in seconds, boredom has struck him and he fell asleep instantly. And then he woke up in a dark hallway and found this red liquid trail. It was probably blood. But who knows, it tastes more like strawberry jam. So he follows the trail for about 5 miles and finally reaches a room filled with blood. And all of a sudden a monster appears about to eat him. And then Timmy says, "Really? I walked with these stick-like legs for an hour. For this? For a crappy jump scare? I don't know, maybe you could have killed me before the blood trail. Saved us both some time." And then he eats him. Then he wakes up in his bed, covered in urine. He peed himself. Because of course he did. He gets out of bed to go to the bathroom to clean himself up. And when he opens the door, he finds himself in this ginormous room. And then the door shuts behind him and disappears. And all of a sudden, he was surrounded by monsters, demons. There's My Little Pony, his father, all of Timmy's worst fears. There were hundreds of them. Scratch that, thousands, hundreds of thousands of monsters surrounding him. And then one guy walked out of the crowd towards Timmy. It was this big, fat man who was calling him names like stupid, ugly, and barface. Overall, really weak insults, but Timmy's very sensitive, so he took this to heart and then cried. It looked grim for Timmy. Then he said, "Feck this." He gone yellow. In a force of 1,000 men, he punches the man so hard in his gut he lost all of his fat instantly and then died. He grows 4 arms, guns in hand, and starts shooting everywhere. Bullets are flying everywhere, hitting all the monsters, screaming in pain. And then the bullets turn to lasers, going right through the people. And then it turned to missiles, hitting everyone he had a chance, blowing them up, setting them on fire. They don't have a chance, they're dying, they're burning, it's over. And then it went quiet. After the smoke cleared, everyone was dead but Timmy. And then all this black goo coming from all the monsters all formed into this big, ginormous monster. And it kept getting bigger, 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 and bigger until it was the size of a skyscraper. Timmy jumps in the air and then says, "I need a bigger gun." And then combines all of his guns together to make a ginormous gun. And then shoots a beam of light out of it to hit the monster. And the monster blows up in a beam of light. And then he wakes up, and then his bed collapses and eats him whole. And then he wakes up again, and he's pissed. He gets out of bed, and this computer screen starts flashing. It keeps flashing images of this dark creature, and then all of a sudden, the dark creature walks out of the computer screen. There's this ginormous, dark creature. Timmy's scared, peeing himself even more. And then the monster, he spoke.
"I am the Peggle demon. Bleep bloop blah blah beepa beepo beeko kiko kika kiko deepa beepa beepa beepo boo 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 boom boom bleep blah blood. I'm here to eat ya."
But why?
"Because I tricked you to play it so I could eat you."
But why would you trick us? Peggle's such a great game.
Peggle isn't a game. I made it to trick stupid children like you to get a cheap, quick meal.
And then whatever his name is, starts walking towards Timmy. Then Timmy runs past him, dodging his strike to unplug his computer.
No, oh no, the my one weakness, the plug. No, I'll be back in the sequel. There's gonna be a sequel. Maybe not. Oh.
Then it was over. Or was it? Nah, Timmy isn't stupid. He picks up his computer, chunks it across the wall, and it shatters into pieces. And then whips out a bat and starts beating the crap out of it constantly. And whips out a gun and starts shooting rounds at it. And then he throws a Molotov at it and then watches it burn. But then he drops a bomb on it. And then Timmy walked away and never played Peggle 2 ever again.